download the free Stingray Music mobile app.
Oh, stop. That's terrible, Bob.
Go ahead, Mayor.
Good evening and welcome to the December 4th, 2023 Public Council meeting. Can I have roll call, please?
Councilman Misery?
Here.
Councilwoman Miga?
Here.
Councilman Zazali?
Here.
Deputy Mayor Scavage?
Here.
Mayor Peterson?
Here. Please rise for the flag salute. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Adequate notice of this meeting was duly provided to the Verona Cedar Grove Times and the Star Ledger by email and published in an annual schedule of meetings December 22nd, 2022, filed with the Township Clerk and posted on the Public Bulletin Board in the Municipal Building lobby in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act. Good evening, everyone. Item number 2 is to consider approval of minutes of regular public meeting from November 6, 2023. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Misery?
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scavage?
Yes.
Mayor Peterson?
Yes. Item 3, we have a public hearing. A, to consider adoption of pending ordinance number 23-920, an ordinance setting the 2024 maximum allowable rent increase pursuant to Chapter 208 of the Code of the Township of Cedar Grove. The meeting is now open to anyone on this item and this item alone. Seeing none, I will close that. Do I have a motion?
So moved, Mayor. Do I
Mayor, I
need to-
move for the.
Oh, Go ahead, Joe, I'll do the next one.
I move for the adoption of pending ordinance 23920, to be published in the Verona Cedar Grove Times as passed ordinance to take effect as prescribed by law.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Misery?
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scavage?
Yes.
Mayor Peterson?
Yes. Item B is to consider adoption of pending ordinance number 23-921, an ordinance of the Township of Cedar Grove, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, adding Chapter 210 to the Code of the Township concerning privately owned salt storage. Mr. Zakelli?
Yes, Mayor, thank you. Before public comment, as I said last meeting, the purpose of this ordinance is to prevent stored salt and other solid de-icing materials from being exposed to and leaching into our stormwater. The ordinance establishes requirements for the storage of salt and other de-icing materials on privately owned properties in an effort to protect the environment, and there's penalties provided for in the event that there's a failure to comply with the regulations in the ordinance and the other regulations promulgated by the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection.
Thank you very much for that explanation. The meeting is now open on this item and this item only. Anyone wishing to comment? Seeing none, I will close that, and I will ask for a motion, please.
Mayor, I move for the adoption of pending ordinance 23-921 to be published in the Verona Cedar Grove Times as a passed ordinance to take effect as prescribed by law.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Misery?
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scavage?
Yes.
Mayor Peterson?
Yes. Item C is to consider adoption of pending ordinance number 23-922, an ordinance amending Chapter 228 of the Code of the Township of Cedar Grove regarding storm water management. Mr. Zakelli?
Thank you, Mayor. This, as I mentioned last meeting again, this ordinance amends previously adopted ordinance 06646 entitled Stormwater Control. The NJDEP recommended updates and modifications to that ordinance, all of which are codified in this ordinance as reflected in Chapter 228 of the Code. This ordinance seeks to effect flood control, groundwater recharge, and pollutant reduction through the use of stormwater management measures, including green infrastructure, best management practices, and non-structural stormwater management strategies.
Thank you very much for that explanation. The meeting is now open on this item and this item alone. No one wishing to comment? Okay. May I have a motion, please?
I move for the adoption of pending ordinance 23-922 to be published in the Verona Cedar Grove Times as a passed ordinance to take effect as prescribed by law.
Thank you very much. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item D is to consider adoption of pending ordinance number 23-923, an ordinance amending Chapter 230, Article 5 of the Code of the Township of Cedar Grove regarding the right-of-way construction and/or maintenance. Mr. Zakelli.
Thank you, Mayor. As I mentioned last meeting, this ordinance establishes conditions to repave roads after the road has been opened for construction or utility access. It clearly sets forth a moratorium for roads paved within 5 years, how it has to go curb to curb. And it also cleans up language for utility poles that they must be removed in a certain amount of time after they've been replaced.
Right, perfect. Okay, thank you for that explanation. And the meeting is now open on this item. Anyone wishing to speak? Seeing none, I will close that portion of the meeting. And can I have a motion, please?
I move for the adoption of pending capital ordinance 22-923 to be published in the Verona Cedar Grove Times as a passed ordinance to effect as prescribed by law.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item 4, the meeting is open to residents of the township wishing to be heard on any item on the agenda. Seeing none, we will move on to item 5, reports of township officials. A, we will start with Mr. Zakelli. Good evening.
Good evening, Mayor. Briefly, I just want to remind the public that the tree lighting has been moved to this Wednesday, December 6th at 6 p.m. at Community Park. It rained last Friday, and I think it was a good call pushing it till
Yep.
Wednesday. Also, as the council advised a few months back, we do have luminary kits that will be available in Town Hall today, where we're giving a maximum of 7 bags per resident. We set the date for December 23rd at 5 p.m. For those participating, we ask you to put the bags at your curb and light them. This has been something the council's done for a number of years now, and it's nice to continue the tradition. I want to update the council. There was a lot of server work done downstairs with the finance department. As the council's aware, this was part of our capital improvement bond for approximately $30,000 to upgrade the server downstairs for finance, which would allow for us to switch our budget software and our utility software. That's nearing completion to the point where we can start to interface with the new software, which with the new meters will allow a nicer interface for the residents to pay their bills online, Cedar, consumption and lifetime once Neptune is installed and the new meters are installed. I believe we're opening that bid tomorrow, right?
Yes.
And with the bid for the new meters will be open tomorrow here as well.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Excuse me.
So that's some positive information for the township. We did bond for that, and it's nice to see that that project is getting done. I just have 2 matters for executive session, one for personnel and one for potential litigation.
Thank you, Mr. Zakelli. Good evening, Ms. Ford.
Good evening, Mayor, members of council. No report this evening.
No report. Good evening, Ms. Nabby.
Good evening, Mayor, Board Council members. No report this
No
evening.
report. Okay, thank you. I will start with Councilman Zazali.
Good evening, Mayor. I just wanted to say that when I was pulling up tonight to the town hall, the lights in front of the building look very nice, and the new landscaping's nice. So I
Yeah.
appreciate that, and I look forward to the tree lighting on Wednesday.
Yes, me as well. Councilman Messeri.
No formal report. I did want to acknowledge, last month, Unico had their turkey drive, and I think they fed over 400 families.
Wow.
So they, that's all from the work, the volunteers in Cedar Grove and the donations, and, I just want to acknowledge them for doing such a great job and keeping the holiday spirit and keeping that tradition. Also, I'm really excited about Wednesday. Too bad it wasn't Friday. Would have been a little bit more convenient for everybody, but it's going to be
wet, but
yes, would have been a little wet, but we're excited about it. We're excited to see Mr. Zakelli take over this big event that we do for our residents. So, looking forward to see where Santa is how Santa's going to get there.
No
So-
pressure, thank you.
But thank you. We welcome everybody. We hope we see you there on Wednesday.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Miga.
Good evening, Mayor. Good evening, everybody here at home. I just have one thing.
Yep.
I want to thank the Cedar Grove Historical Society, who had house tours for the Essex County Historical Holiday House Tour. The house looked great. They did a great job. The volunteers were awesome. And they had over 200 people go through the house this weekend in those 2 short time frames. And one was a rainy day. Sunday was rainy. And also a big thank you to the Cedar Grove High School Choir for the caroling that they did yesterday. It was a job. It was really nice.
Nice.
It was really nice. And I hope to see everybody Wednesday.
Good. Yep. Thank you very
That's
much.
it.
Deputy Mayor.
Hi, good evening. No report tonight.
No report? Okay. I don't have a report, just wishing everybody happy holiday season. Stay safe, have fun, and enjoy. And we'll see everybody hopefully Wednesday. Really looking forward to that. And Santa definitely didn't want to come in the rain. So I think it was yeah, I'm sure he likes snow, not rain. So I think we made the right call. Okay, moving on. Item number 6, consent agenda, which I will take together, A through F. A is to consider resolution concerning 2024 official holidays. B is to consider resolution designating official newspapers of the township for 2024. C is to consider resolution concerning reappointment of the public agency compliance officer. Item D is to consider resolution concerning approval of raffle application, St. Catherine of Siena HSA. E is to consider resolution concerning renewal of amusement business license. And F is to consider appointment of representatives to New Jersey Intergovernmental Insurance Fund. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga.
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scavenge,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item 7, new business. A is to consider resolution concerning 2024 council meeting schedule. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve?
Thank you.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga.
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scavenge,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item B is to consider resolution concerning appointment, reappointment of township officials, starting with the township attorney, the municipal prosecutor, the public defender, the court administrator, and the deputy court administrator.
Mayor, for the public's
Yes.
edification, would you like me to go through who these
Yes,
appointments
please.
are?
Thank you.
For our township attorney, I've had the pleasure of working with Nailima for, during my time on the council and as manager. We have a great working relationship, and it's very nice to recommend she be reappointed as the township attorney. For municipal prosecutor, Robert Candido. Mr. Candido has served a number of years as the municipal prosecutor. Public defender, Peter Russo. Court administrator, Teresa Platvoet, and deputy court administrator, Courtney Demarest.
Thank you very much for that information. Do I have a motion?
Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve?
Thank
Second.
you. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Excuse me, Mayor, would you like to do these all as one?
Can I?
Whatever you
I can
like.
do C through J together?
Well, no, you can B, one, B.
Oh, yeah,
One,
yes.
B2.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
All right,
That all together.
No problem. Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga.
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scavenge,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item C is to consider resolution concerning reappointment of auditor.
Mayor, this is recommended to be to Andrew Kaczynski of Nizhevachia. As the council is aware, Andrew was vitally important during the last year with the finance department, with our audit, and helping us do our massive bond refinancing that we successfully completed in July.
Yep. Thank you very much. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga.
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scavenge,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item D is to consider resolution concerning reappointment of bond counsel.
Mayor,
Yeah.
this is recommended to go to John Drakowitz of the firm Gibbons PC. As I said about Andrew, John has been instrumental with our bond work that we did over the summertime. I had a call with him today, and I'm happy to recommend this reappointment as well.
All right. Thank you very much. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion to approve?
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga.
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scavenge,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item E is to consider resolution concerning reappointment of tax appeal attorney.
Mayor, this is, again, our in-house counsel, Nailima Nabi, who's going to be recommended for this. Nailima had a lot of successful tax work for us this year, as the council is aware. And just like I said before, it's a pleasure working with her in this capacity as well. So I'm happy to recommend this reappointment.
I agree with that fully. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do I have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scabbage.
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item F is to consider resolution concerning reappointment of Class 2 member of the Planning Board.
Mayor, this recommendation is for Richard Hamilton, our tax assessor, who's been on the planning board for 23 years. Councilman Zazali has served with him on the planning board. I've served with him on the planning board. He is a wealth of knowledge to the township, and he's a great asset for us.
Great. Thank you so much. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scabbage.
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item G is to consider a resolution concerning cancellation of small balances on tax, water, and sewer utility.
Mayor, if I may, this resolution is provided for by state statute, where it allows the municipality to cancel small balances on utility and tax payments. And the reason for this is because when we do the annual financial statement at the end of the year, it's a lot easier to clean up the books without the small balances. And the state allows you to cancel anything. There's not many of them, but as you're aware, we're trying to close the books out so we can get to the new software and have a nice budget presentation for 2024. And this is one step that the auditors recommend we take.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Do I have a motion?
So moved?
Thanks.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scabbage.
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item H is to consider a resolution concerning 2024 Fire Department volunteer stipends.
Yes, Mayor, this, as the council is so fortunate to have a fantastic volunteer fire department, this is the disbursement for the clothing allowance, mileage reimbursement, and other miscellaneous reasons for reimbursement.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scabbage.
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item I is to consider resolution concerning appointment of representatives to Community Develop Block Grant Committee.
So, Mayor, through you, this committee, it's going to have our town engineer, Alexandra Handel, and our new CFO, Rebecca Roth, serve on the committee. Community Development Block Grant is a committee, it's a program that supports community development activities to build stronger and more resilient communities. It supports many different various types of community development activities identified through an ongoing process that include but are not limited to infrastructure, economic development projects, public facility installation, community center rehabilitation, housing rehabilitation, public services, and the clearance and acquisition of abandoned properties. There's a lot of criteria that different areas need to meet to receive this funding. We actually are part of a consortium with a lot of West Essex towns because it's easier for us to group our qualifications together.
Yep.
But we have previously purchased part of a senior citizen bus through this grant.
Right. Okay, perfect. Thank you for that explanation. Do I have a motion?
So moved?
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga.
Yes.
Councilman Zazali.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scabbage.
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item J is to consider resolution concerning refund of SOAR overpayment. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga.
Yes.
Councilman Zazali.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scabbage.
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item 8, approval of bills.
Be it resolved by the Township of Cedar Grove, County of Essex, New Jersey, that the summary of bills having been duly audited and found to be correct are hereby ordered paid in the aggregated amount of $3,075,696.42.
Thank you very much. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scabbage.
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item 9, contracts and agreements. A, to consider resolution concerning award of contract for professional services 2024 COA legal services.
Mayor, thank you. Through you, this is recommended to be awarded to Michael Jaziniak of the firm Carluccio, Leon, Damone, Doyle, and Sachs to provide affordable housing legal counsel. As the council is aware, it's expected the next round of obligations come forth in 2025. But I do want to reiterate that this council has worked very hard to purchase a lot of space and take it out of circulation to reduce that obligation. I do work closely with Michael various times throughout the year, and I'm happy to recommend his reappointment to this position.
Yes, I agree, it's very important. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri?
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scavenge?
Yes.
Mayor Peterson?
Yes. Item B, to consider resolution concerning award of contract for professional services 2024 arborist.
Thank you, Mayor. Through you, the recommendation is to award this to John Linson, certified arborist in the state of New Jersey, with Shade Tree Development LLC to perform services of township arborist.
Perfect, thank you very much. Also very important. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved, Mayor.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri?
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scavenge?
Yes.
Mayor Peterson?
Yes. Item 10, the meeting is now open to residents of the township wishing
have
to
C.
be...
Mayor, 9C.
We have C.
Oh, I didn't do C? I'm sorry, I checked it. Getting ahead of myself. To consider resolution concerning award of contract for professional services 2024 Affordable Housing Administrative Agent.
Thank you, Mayor. This is recommended to be awarded to Community Grants Planning and Housing, CGPH. They administer the affordable housing list for Cedar Grove and a lot of other statutorily defined requirements with the administration of affordable housing. This, we went out to RFP on this year because when the contract came back for renewal, it was about 5 times higher than it was last year.
Yeah.
And we said, no way. We went out to RFP, and the number came in about 1.5 times higher than it was later. So it was a good move on the council's part to go out to solicit that service. And again, this is a resource available to the residents seeking to, inquire about the lists of affordable housing.
Yeah.
They're very, pretty readily accessible and in tune with the statutory requirements.
Great. Thank you. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri?
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scavenge?
Yes.
Mayor Peterson?
Yes. Okay, now I'm at the right place. Item 10, the meeting is now open to residents of the township wishing to be heard on any item on or off the agenda concerning township business.
Good evening, Kate Hartwig, Essex County Liaison.
Good evening, Kate.
I only have one announcement tonight. That's that our Holiday Lights program at Turtleback Zoo is beginning. It's every night of programming on this Friday, December 8th. It runs to the end of the month. It's free. And it runs from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. We are accepting donations of non-perishable food, used coats, and new unwrapped toys. They are donated to local groups and constituents in need. So we welcome all Cedar Grove residents to come visit the zoo during this time.
Great. I
Thank
think
you.
I
Thank
plan
you.
on going. Thank you so
It's
much.
beautiful. I was there
Yeah, I
on
saw your pictures.
Saturday night.
Yep.
It was packed.
Yeah, I would love to go.
It was beautiful.
We're gonna.
We waited an hour to get into the lot and get, that's how
Oh,
many
you're
people there were.
kidding.
It was so busy. It was great.
Wow.
All little kids. I didn't have
Crazy.
any.
Oh, I'm so
It was
excited.
great.
Wow.
Yeah, that was really
Yeah,
nice.
I definitely want to go.
You should go.
Anyone else wishing to be heard? Mr. Young.
Steve Young, 18 Young Avenue. I just want to again thank the council and the manager, everybody's foresight for the community garden. I think it was a great success. Everybody cleaned up, and I'm looking forward to next year. And I want to thank again our volunteers from the society, Gary Gray, Amy Canfield-Rybin, and Joe Carter for all the work they did, and the Cedar Grove Board of Education and the Cedar Grove High School counselors for the progressive program. I'm hoping I want to do it again this year. I personally enjoyed working with the students. And then my other question is, anybody know the status of the North End Firehouse? Wasn't construction supposed to start in early September?
Mayor, if you'd like. Yeah, there was a, I'm just going to be careful with my words here. The project involves a lot of technical specifications that we're being abundantly cautious with, council, right? If I'm
I think that's the right term.
And it's our anticipation that the project will start relatively shortly, but the contractor, the township, and other utilities involved are exercising abundance of caution and really doing our due diligence before we demolish this building that's over 100 years old and potentially affect the infrastructure around it.
Yeah, as a civil engineer, I'm not licensed, but that Jersey City Waterworks main under there is, to me, as an engineer, is a concern. All right.
I have no further comment, Mayor.
Yep, that's fine. Steve, thank you for all the work that you did at the farm and everything. It was absolutely
Well,
wonderful.
it was a whole
And
culmination of
I
everybody.
enjoyed it.
The town engineer, I mean, not the town residents were great.
Yep.
And it's
It
great
was
to see
wonderful.
everybody coming together and help each other.
I know, I
Which
loved
is what
it.
they did.
Yep, it
Okay,
was great.
thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Anyone else wishing to be heard? Okay. We are going to go into executive session. So whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meetings Act permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting of the mayor and council in certain circumstances, and whereas the mayor and council of the Township of Cedar Grove are of the opinion that such circumstances exist. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the mayor and the council of the Township of Cedar Grove, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that, one, the public shall be excluded from discussion of any action on the executive session of the meeting of the mayor and council of December 4th, 2023. The general nature of the subject matters to be discussed are personnel and potential litigation. 3, it is anticipated at this time the above stated subject matter will be made public as soon thereafter as it is deemed in the public interest to do so. 4, this resolution shall take effect immediately. So, we are adjourned. Thank you all for coming. Happy holidays. Nice to see everybody.
Mayor, you need a motion.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do I have a motion?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Seri?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mika?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Scavenge?
Yes.
Mayor Peterson?
Yes.